I know that where I am now is exactly where I hope to be, and I could only have dreamed of being 3 years ago. Because before 3 years, I couldn't even imagine what I was doing today. I couldn't even imagine. I was thinking, why would they want to hear Kalahari push baby tell them how to be successful? And I'm thinking, how did this happen? God happened, right? I surrendered and followed him, even when it didn't make sense. So it is about surrender. Have you guys ever really wanted something and really wanted it? Sure. And have you noticed that the more you efforted and the more you wanted it and the more you tried, the more it just moved away, right? And then you kind of finally give up and you're like, you know what, forget about it. I'm done. And at that moment, something happens and either a window opens or you get something that was even better than that which you expected or even wanted. And then you think, oh, thank God I didn't get that thing. You know? I saw this pattern repeat over and over again in my life and in the lives of people that I used to work with. And I used to think, what if we would just live there? Instead of doing the whole process of wanting, efforting, trying, pushing, pulling, struggling, what if we just rest and follow God and trust and surrender completely? This is actually how I built my career. It sounds crazy, but I'm going to show you how this is in God's Word. So I want to ask you some key questions just about the situation that you're in or where you want to go. And the question I want to ask you is, what if the work you're doing is the training ground for the wisdom and skills that you actually need to fulfill your purpose? What if it's not by accident? Like I did finance for 2 years. I hated finance. What was I doing in finance? I don't even like maths. Today as an entrepreneur, I get why I had to go to finance. Here's my next question. What if every person that was difficult, do you guys know some difficult people? Okay. Because I had some difficult people. Managers, colleagues, directors, CEOs, people that were working for me in a team that was really difficult. But what if they weren't difficult? What if they actually were presenting you with an opportunity to overcome some sort of hurdle or some sort of dysfunction that you actually have in your life? And what if they actually are your teachers? And what if every circumstance was just a stepping stone? What if it was just a higher revelation and an opportunity for new abilities, a deeper understanding, and even more personal power to fulfill the purpose in your life? And our key mindset is, my work is a training school to get me where I'm going. In Jeremiah 1:5, we have that very famous verse of, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart, and I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. I want you to think about that verse for a little bit. Because one of the things that I get out of that is I understand that even when I was just a drop in my mother's womb, even before I was a drop, I had everything that it was going to take for me to achieve and fulfill the destiny that God had put on my life. I already have it. A lot of people, their block to fulfilling it, the fullness is that they think that they still need to get things that are outside of what they are. And in Exodus 4:2, when Moses was called for his grand assignment, there was that very special conversation that was happening where God asks him, when he says, okay, God, you want to send me to Egypt and I'm going to go rescue the people. He was very hesitant to take on that role. And he asked God, how? And the Lord asked him, what is that in your hand? So God answers our question with a question. What is that in your hand? Whatever you need is in your hand already. God has given you something.